Hey guys, what's up? Hope life's treating you well just like my boy Jay. So in today's video, I'll be highlighting the best sets released this year of LEGO Ninjago. This year was awesome for Ninjago. Dragon's Rising Season 2 was the best season so far. I like the idea of the Blood Moon, Terror Spin, Rising Dragon Technique, Cinder, Forbidden 5, Jordana being possessed by Rock, the Tournament of Sources, Evil J, Aaron turning evil. Well, I didn't restrict any number like top 5 or top 10. I just wanted to mention all the best sets in my opinion. So in 2024, we got about 23 LEGO Ninjago sets, with the Summer Wave being my favorite. After going deeply through all the Ninjago sets, I have come up with the 7 best Ninjago sets of 2024. At number 7, we have the Tournament Temple City. You might be wondering why this lovely set is at 7. The answer is simple, because all the other sets that I ranked above are better than this in terms of price and look. Tournament Temple City is such a sick set with so many play features, but honestly what attracts me the most about this set is its structure and beauty. I would have ranked this set higher, but there are other sets in terms of affordability and features that are better. The Tournament Temple City has 13 minifigures. All the ninja except Jay and Sora are included. At the back of the set, there are very minor and specific details to like about. There's a small dragon too. I really wish to own this set. Overall, for this set, I would say picture speaks louder than words. Words can't describe how great this set is. I'm not even exaggerating. At 6, we have the Ninja Team Combo Vehicle. Now, many of you might disagree with me for including this set in this list, but to be honest, I really like it even though it's overpriced. Yes, compared to the Ultra Stealth Raider, it's not to that awesome level. The size for playability is big, so it's fun playing with it. I also like the main Lloyd's vehicle build that's big. In my combo vehicle speed build video towards the end, I have shown the combo vehicle sliding on the surface and diving into bikes and Lloyd's vehicle and dividing into bikes and Lloyd's vehicle. Have you seen how godly that looks? Doesn't that look awesome? Just because it's overpriced, I have ranked it at 6th. Otherwise, it's actually my favorite set of the wave, partly because I don't own the Beast Force Titan Dragon mech. The minifigure selection is great with 6 minifig, although I would have been happier if we could have gotten another ninja minifigure instead of 2 Wolf Mask Warriors. At 5th, we have the Tournament Battle Arena. This was the first set I purchased from the Summer Wave. Found it very affordable at 150 dirhams with 659 pieces. You get 6 minifigures, such a neat build with 3 play features. I found this set very fun to build. I think I've given it a fair rank at 5th. At 4th, LEGO outdid themselves this time. The concept of elemental mechs was great actually. These mechs only costed 69 dirhams except Kai's, and of course you could exchange their bodies, arms and legs. That was a really creative idea. My personal favorite was Cole's Elemental Earth mech because it looked very bulky compared to others. Lloyd's mech wasn't that good, I feel. I didn't like the samurai feel to it. But in general, I feel like in terms of price, product and piece count, this was really good to be on the 4th spot. On the 3rd, we have the Source Dragon of Motion, the biggest Ninjago dragon in history. The dragon was so huge and bulky, its body was slightly different to other dragons we've gotten so far, although the wing fabric was the same. Raz's gong was also included, and when it was added to the top, it made it look so huge. The only thing I felt a bit off in the set was unnecessarily including the tiny red dragons. For this price, 6 minifigures were comparatively less. We could have gotten 2 more since Lloyd was more connected to this Source Dragon. This set easily deserves the first spot, but some faults here and there hindered it to be so. On 2nd, we have Jay's Mech Battle Pack. I think this set was one of those which easily anyone could afford, not only by its price, but it was actually worth it. We got 4 minifigures with it. We got an exclusive Master Lloyd, which came in Dragonstone Shrine, but in another variation. We also got Jay, his last ninja minifigure before he turned evil. This Jay minifigure was not in any other sets either. The mech itself wasn't very great. It was a pretty basic mech, similar to a 4 plus set one, but again, what would you expect from a $10 set that already comes with 4 minifigures? Maybe the build ain't that great for its price and minifigures, or give it a sec. On the first, many of you might have already guessed, is Cole's Titan Dragon mech. This mech has now set such a high standard to all the upcoming Titan mech. The only thing it really falls short on is only a single minifigure. Yes, the mech is worth that price, but maybe the inclusion of more minifigures would have been better. The mech offers great posability and looks so titanically good. This beast, such a great articulation, and if I may, this is a masterpiece. I guess this concludes my ranking. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Comment below if you agree or disagree with my rankings.